What's up, guys? Welcome back to our channel. My name is Carlos. This is Amanda, and together we are twice the mood.
It's real.
So we did an Instagram poll yesterday. Did you do it yesterday?
Yesterday, yeah.
Yesterday, and we asked the audience. If you guys are part of the audience, then thank you for following us. If you're not, then go to Twice the Mood on Instagram. Make sure you follow us. But essentially, we asked you guys if you guys are interested in knowing a little bit more about Punta Mita or San Pancho, which are two small towns in Puerto Vallarta that are amazing. So you guys said Conrad Hotel, which is amazing. And also, I want to start off by saying that the Conrad Hotel was sponsored for my page by Carlos Alberto, and everything, all the deliverables were done. That's just a different thing. So if you guys go check it out, or you guys stumbled upon the Conrad on my page or whatever, this isn't sponsored, so we could definitely say whatever we want, because we don't have any ties to them. Which there's not.
We don't have any ties.
There's not much bad things to say about the Conrad. I'm just saying, sometimes people, to be fully transparent, I don't want you guys to think that we're saying amazing
or just
things.
talking about it because you had a sponsor.
Yeah, it was sponsored. Shout out to Conrad. I would love another one, but yeah, it was a deal that I got with them. But this is completely different, and this is our true experience at the Conrad. So yeah, you guys want to hear about it? Let's talk about it.
Yeah, let's talk about it. A little fucking kick.
I was trying to cover the camera.
Anyway, yeah, I think how should we start? We should just start by, okay, so the Conrad is just one of the resorts that is in Punta Mita. Punta Mita actually is at least to us, seems really, really small if you're not staying in a resort. And actually, even if you are staying in a resort, it seems really small. It just doesn't seem like there's a lot to do there.
Other than just enjoy the beach and the resort.
In the resort itself. So there's not a big downtown or a city life or nightclubs or anything like that. At least not that we're aware of.
We haven't really looked for nightclubs, but because we don't need to go to
nightclubs. Well, we don't go to nightclubs. but I mean, if you're if you're young and you like to party or whatever, all we've seen of Punta Mita is if you're not in the resorts, it's a very small kind of strip, and there's some restaurants, and there's a little strip of beach, and I don't know, maybe there's more, but it seems like the only way to access the rest of it is through resorts. You can't drive past a certain point.
But we haven't really explored 100%.
Yeah, so maybe if we're wrong, let us know if there's somehow this different area of Punta Mita where you don't have to access it by resort, and it's free for anyone to go. But most of it seems like it's accessible only by resort, or you have to be staying with a resort to get into that area. So it was nice for us because we had gone, I think, a few times to just that little area that we're talking about, which we love. It's beautiful there, and
the area is called Litibu, which is there's some really nice beaches there. We went to a really cool restaurant that was there as well. But I'm pretty sure the area is called Litibu.
Is the whole area called Litibu, or just where that restaurant is?
Yeah, because that's why it had the arrow Litibu that way. I don't think it's mainly for the restaurant.
I don't know either.
Let's start by saying that Punta Mita is probably about 45 minutes away from Puerto Vallarta. You could easily get there from the airport by taxi. I don't think it's going to be that expensive. We got picked up in Nueva Vallarta to get to the Conrad, so I think the Conrad will also facilitate that for you if you guys need to get picked up somewhere. They have drivers, which is pretty cool, but you could also probably get a cab for, I don't know how much, but it's about a 45-minute drive, 45-minute drive. And the hotel is absolutely beautiful, and you won't need to really leave the place to do anything, because they have an amazing campus.
Yeah, I mean, I was really actually blown away by the whole resort. And I'm not really a resort girl. I usually like a boutique hotel, or I don't know, something smaller. Just because the way we like to travel is we typically don't go somewhere just to stay in a resort.
So they had four restaurants. They had about 3 different pool areas, which is pretty cool. What I did like about the Conrad is that, first off, let's start off by the pools. The pools were really nice because everything really blended in together. So they had a child's area that was really cool, and they had a 21 and over bar area that was cool, and then they had like the area where everyone could just hang out. But everything was very like cohesive, so it wasn't like, I think if you're traveling with a family who has kids and there's a person there that likes to drink, you won't really feel like you're missing out for any section because everything kind of feels like it's blended together, which is pretty cool. Like I like that there wasn't any difference in terms of like the way the layout was at the child's pool and the 21 and over pool. It was
like
all
it
like
didn't feel.
super
You know how
sick.
sometimes you go to resorts that
It's
are
like a
kid friendly.
kiddie-ass area.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's like it's obvious that this
Yeah.
is an area for kids, and it's obvious which one is for adults. I
Yeah.
feel like they did a good job at incorporating the things that are fun for kids in a way that still felt like, I guess, chic for an adult to hang out or like
Yeah.
enjoy the surrounding as well. Like they had a water slide where the kids area was, but it was like just surrounded by greenery and like beautiful things, and they had little tables for kids, but they were also so just like
It was
aesthetically
cool, yeah.
pleasing, I guess. Like I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Like you don't feel like it's easy to go there. Like with like you know, if you have friends who have kids, if you have friends who want to go party, like you don't feel awkward being like in different areas, regardless of what you like to do, or if you're like trying to play with the kids, because it's like all super cohesive.
Yeah.
And it's pretty sick. I really did like that part about it, and yeah, the layout was amazing, and the pools are sick and they're humongous.
Yeah.
And so that was good. Then they had 4 different restaurants.
Yeah.
First restaurant was a buffet. That one was really good. I
It
gave
was
that.
good. I have to admit, and I don't like buffets.
Yeah, the buffet was really good. It had good fruit. They had good, just like continental
They
breakfast.
had like some traditional Mexican
Yeah.
dishes, and then they also had like continental breakfast, and then you could get things made. And yeah, I'm not really like one for buffets, but
It was good.
it was good.
Every day was really
yeah,
good.
it was really good.
They had another one called Mesquite Lounge, which is Mesquite Bar, sorry, which was really good as well. They had amazing bread. They had amazing drinks, and I think that one overall was probably like the best restaurant because of the layout. And there's photos here, which is super nice because you
see the beach.
You see it kind of
very
had like an
clearly.
Italian coastal hotel vibe. Like
It
was
it
really
honestly
nice.
felt like, to me, we said it so many times, but like when we were eating dinner there at night and like the sunset was going, it literally, the way like the colors cast through the restaurant, the view of the ocean is so clear. It like looked like you were on a movie set.
Yeah,
like really it
super
did.
nice.
Yeah,
it was really nice
cool.
with the umbrellas. Yeah, and the sunsets are insane there too. And then they have another one called Codex, which is the more high-end version of it. It's it's more expensive.
Fine dining.
It's fine dining.
Yeah.
You make a reservation. You could dress up if you want.
Right.
Definitely good for a date if you want to go.
Yeah.
That one was good. It was not as good as the buffet or Mesquite Lounge, which is pretty weird because it was the most expensive one.
Well, listen.
And we did try the most expensive stuff on the menu, but it was mid for sure.
I would say it's more of an experience,
Yeah.
like a culinary experience. It's
Definitely.
not like, I think, it's different. I think also we probably would have honestly enjoyed it more if our son wasn't with us, because that type of dining
Yeah, you have to be.
is like, you have to kind of enjoy it, go slow, really kind of savor everything. It's like a different experience. And with a small child, anyone will
Yeah, he's
know.
throwing
It's
forks
just like,
everywhere.
yeah, he was like not into just sitting around,
Yeah.
He has so much energy. He wants to go explore things. He wants to be able to hold everything and touch everything. And, like he had a tantrum there, my baby.
Mhm.
Like he got so upset because he couldn't hold the glass. I think it was like a wine glass or like something. Like he wanted it. And he like, if we were in our own home, we would kind of give him the freedom to do that, because if it breaks, it's fine. It's like our own. But when we're out in public, we don't
fine
have
dining places.
yeah, like we're not gonna do that. So it's just, I think a lot of it was us just taking turns, kind of paying attention to him rather than really enjoying the experience. But honestly, I feel like 9 times out of 10, we're just people that don't care for like that fine dining food.
It has to be good. Like, I mean, there's
Like,
restaurants
there
that
are
are
restaurants
like
that we
really
really,
good.
really like.
So we are
But-
bougie in that aspect. So we have a pretty good palate in that sense, where we have been to really good fine dining restaurants.
And we really enjoy it.
But yeah, this one
But-
was cool. This one was.
It was okay.
It was alright. I'd rather go to Mesquite Lounge, honestly.
Yeah,
if
we
you guys
we
go.
love that place. And oh my god, my favorite part was the bread. Because
Yeah, Mesquite Lounge.
oh my god, you guys. Like, I don't know, just in my experience being in Mexico thus far, aside from Mexico City, like, we haven't been able to find like really good bread.
Mhm.
You know, that's like French bread or Italian bread or like, you know, like a country loaf or like whatever you're used to. It just like feels like that just doesn't really, it's not done well here.
We haven't
found it. Like, I don't want to say that. Like, but we just haven't found it here where we're specifically staying. You know, and so, but there, oh my god, they
Yeah,
had,
the bread
it's
was
house-made bread every day, and wow, it was so good.
Yeah.
It was like, it kind of just,
Gave you hope that
gave
we'll
me
find
hope
something.
that we'll find something. Also, their pastries during their,
Buffet.
the buffet, like the croissant and like all of that was really good. So, and it was just nice because I mean, like we have all that stuff here in Puerto Vallarta and Nuevo, but it just like there's something that's always like a little bit off. Like, it's not like the best version that you've ever had, and
Yeah.
obviously I wouldn't expect that because we're not in France or we're not in Italy or we're not in wherever, you know. But it was kind of like filled a craving that I've been having because, you know, we've been here for a while.
Yeah.
But anyway, it was like one of my favorite
But
parts.
we didn't go to the fourth restaurant because that one was like the kiddie one that had the little baby pools or the little small chairs.
Yeah.
But it was the same thing as in Mesquite, essentially. I think they just had like less options, but overall, I'm pretty sure it was pretty good. Let's see, what else? This is, Conrad is part of the Hilton group as well, the Hilton collection. But yeah, overall, the hotel looked very modern.
It was so
up to date.
beautiful.
The staff was amazing. And the beach was really sick as well. It's not too busy, so if you want to go there to hang out, like, the beach is just like, you can be there all day. It's not, there's no traffic there. You're not gonna like bump into like crazy beach people because it's literally like a resort area, so everyone's just like hanging out, and the water is super clear. And was it pretty calm? It was pretty calm, yeah. It was.
Yeah,
Cool.
it was definitely much more calm than like, for example, San Pancho, but it was not as calm as maybe some of the other beaches we've been to, but it was definitely calm enough where we felt comfortable to go like somewhat in the water with our son, and our son is only 15 months old, so like he obviously if it was too rough we wouldn't do that.
And then the rooms, I didn't get to see all the rooms. We stayed in this suite with a splunge pool.
He said splunge pool.
With the plunge pool, and it was really nice. It was on what was it? It's like on a third floor.
Casa, which one? Which casa was
I
it?
forgot what casa it was.
They had like little groupings for the
like
rooms.
cottage style.
Yeah, and they call it casa
Something.
uno, dos, tres, whatever.
Yeah. Ours was really nice.
But yeah, we had
it was a nice suite.
a nice suite with a king bed.
It wasn't the
a
biggest
separate
suite
living
either,
area.
so it wasn't the biggest one.
No.
I think it was the middle one, but it was amazing. Like, you had your pool. Boom. We have the beautiful ocean, which is super close, and look at the tide, it's super low, so we are ready to go in the water, and we have our personal pool out here in this balcony, which is sick. And obviously we'll get our on because what more is there to do? But for now, I think I'm just gonna enjoy this little personal pool, take a nice little dip, and enjoy the views. Super sick. And we have the king suite. They thought about the baby. We have the crib right there, which is amazing. Check out this bathroom. It's super sick. You got your boy dripped down in linen. You have the beautiful tub. I'm gonna take advantage. I have a photo of mine right here, so I'm gonna do that. And yeah, it's a sick shower. Sick tub. Ready to enjoy the views. And also, as I mentioned, the top is priority. Jumping in there right now because we did just have lunch at their amazing.
Honestly, that's one thing too that I have to really just say that I really loved about the Conrad is the tub.
Yeah, the tub
Because
was sick.
oftentimes I feel like when you travel in general, like it's a hit or miss to get a tub in a hotel room.
Yeah.
A lot of times they're just showers, and oh man, I love a good tub.
Yeah, the tub was cool. The tub was really good.
It was really
I like the
nice.
pool. The outdoor pool was really nice. Waking up in the morning and just taking a little dip in there. It was sick. It was small, but
Yeah.
I have a video of it here. But yeah, we were just like hanging out there and chilling.
Yeah, it's definitely cool if you want privacy, but you also want to, you know, enjoy the pool. That we had one, you know.
Yeah, and it's also very quiet, so you don't have to expect noise. You're not gonna expect any noise. You're not gonna hear any like party goers. As
Although
some
we did
resorts-
have like
resorts do.
a whole fireworks show.
Yeah, I think someone got married and they literally they lit fireworks. I think I might have a video of that too. It was just complete. You were sleeping with the baby. I was gonna go out to swim and then all of a sudden I was just like covered in smoke, like insane smoke, like thick clouds. It was so funny, crazy stuff. And let's see, the gym is nice there too. I went to work out a couple of times. I expected the gym to be super empty at 5 a.m. and it was probably like the most busy that I've ever saw. I went like 3 times or 2 times I think, and yeah, I went like at 8 a.m. the first time, and it was completely empty. And then the next day I went like at 5 I think, and it was extremely busy. But it was a really nice gym. They have really nice new equipment, rowing machines, nice set of dumbbells for you guys who like to work out. So yeah, I give it that gym a 10 out of 10. I know some people like to work out when they're traveling. And then what else? The campus overall, like it was really nice. They had a really nice bar that I wish I would have got to explore inside the like lobby. That was really sick. It was like a all wooden sports bar like kind of thing. I don't know. It was like I don't even know how to describe it.
Well, their whole lobby is really nice.
Yeah, the lobby.
It's nice,
was
even.
really sick.
I mean, even just to hang out there, you know, grab a drink, maybe especially if you're like waiting for your reservation at a restaurant or something like that.
Yeah. Price point. Is it expensive? Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I think the buffet was, I think, about $25 a person, $20 a person. And the mesquite, I think, for us, it was about $60 to $100, depending on how much we ate that day or what
Like
we got. Each meal, yeah.
Combined.
Codex, I mean, it could be north of $150 for sure per person.
It's
Yeah.
perfect to view the sunset. I mean, it's just gorgeous. Like some of the photos we have on Twice the Mood, you would think that I edited them or something, but I didn't.
Yeah.
Like that's just how it looked, you know? It's
Did
insane.
they allow dogs? I don't think dogs were allowed. I think dogs.
You might, maybe if you
they're
pay.
allowed.
Actually, they did allow dogs, but you pay like an extra fee, I think, for the dog. But we just chose not to bring whiskey.
Yeah, I think it's like about $100 a dog extra, or I don't know. Don't quote me on it. I think it is dog friendly though. We just didn't bring our dog because
we
she
did because
barks
we
so
were,
much.
you know, we're there to work,
Yeah.
and that's already challenging enough with a toddler. So to also have your dog that you need to pay attention to and walk, and
Yeah.
it's just a lot. So we chose to have her stay with my mom. It's
I
definitely
think it's
like
well worth it for sure.
I think it's 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
I mean, definitely 10 out of 10 stay. And especially if you're like the type of person that does like to just relax at a resort, I mean, that's definitely a place to do it, I think, you know.
So yeah, that's our Conrad. The beaches are nice. Everything is cool. I think it's well worth it. And also, if you guys stayed at the end of the video and you guys are interested, I think I might have a surprise for you guys. A 25% discount.
Whoa.
So the link will be down below in the description. It's Carlo25. I don't know why I didn't add an S. Messed up, but it's Carlo25. If you guys want to book a stay at the Conrad, which I highly recommend, even staying there for a couple nights. If you guys are visiting
this
area, Puerto Vallarta, if you guys just want to go chill or whatever,
Just stay in Punta
take advantage
Mita.
of it because it is really nice and you guys will have a lot of fun and it is well worth it for sure.
Oh, one thing we could mention before we wrap the video is that it is close to Sayulita, which does have more of like the nightlife and like stuff like that. So
yeah, for sure.
It's really close to.
And they have drivers there on deck, so if you guys want to go somewhere, they do have a lot of tours as well. You could set up there. They had a little concierge service.
Yeah, which are totally cool. Highly recommend.
Yeah, it was really sick. So everything's there at your disposal if you guys want to go outside of the resort, which is pretty cool. And I don't think it was too expensive to go out. Like I think they weren't like upcharging like crazy. I know some resorts do. But yeah, it's a really fun resort. You guys will have a good time if you guys want to go to Conrad. I did have some B-roll here, so you guys got a little taste of what it is like. And yeah, maybe you guys could go enjoy it. And like I said, coupon code, I don't know when it expires. I'm pretty sure I have all summer for that. But there you guys go. Don't forget to follow us at Twice the Mood. If you want to follow me, by Carlos Roberto, shout out. And hit the like button. What is it? What's our motto? Oh, traveling costs money, but the like button is free. And subscribe. I'm trying to get at least